August 22nd, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about drugs. We're going to talk about the homeless. And there's a lot of drugs and stuff going on again. That's why you hear those fire trucks and AMRs running again. Yeah. Well, tonight went up north of the river up here. Went up to Ameristar, played a little bit. Actually won a little bit. Pretty good time. But coming back from where we ate, some of Clay Como's sheriffs up there, they must have been on a call because they were moving pretty quick. We're going to show that. But come back through Independence here. A lot of stuff going on tonight. And I had some stuff I was going to post on the last day or two too. Like I say, I got a lot of stuff. And I get over here off 39th and Noland Road. And you know that one parking lot between CVS and Walgreens, they're notorious for things going on and drugs being moved. And guess what? Independence had about 3 or 4 police cars sitting over there with flashing lights tonight. And they were going through a vehicle, going through bags of people's stuff over there in this vehicle. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of bikers going up down East 47th Street revving again. Well, you know, they like that cocaine coming in here. You know, something's got to keep it in some of those Harleys, right? You know, they got to pay for all those breakdowns and parts on them. But, interesting stuff, guys. Oh, there's a lot to show. In the last day or two, or even tonight on the way back, was even more interesting when Independence was up there checking this vehicle out. So go by McDonald's up there by the motel. Oh boy, guys. And we got a car that's being stripped out back behind Kentucky Fried Chicken and McDonald's. You know that wall there where they deal the drugs and they're passed out? Well, there's 3 vehicles back behind this car. 3, and it looks like they're stripping this car out. But what's really wild about this is they use just rocks to lift the car up, like you're in the hood area. So Independence probably needs to take a look at that. And these were all whites in these vehicles stripping this baby out too. Average age, 20 to 35 years of age, because I drove down through there. I'm going to show that. And then, oh boy, and a lot of stuff. 7-Eleven. Oh boy, that's 7-Eleven. Got to keep that hot spot going. They were backed in there. Gal comes with a big old pit bull or Rottweiler coming around the old trash can back behind there. There were cars over there by those. Well, that's where they used to deal a lot of the drugs, over there by the trash can, up there past the kind of on the back side there. But a lot of stuff going on there. And I hope my dash cam caught that, because we're going to be showing that too. Early this morning, there was a lady up across from Gordman's that was, actually she was breaking a tree down in the parking lot. Over there by where Toys R Us was, for wood, I guess, to burn at night. And she had a wash bucket that she was putting the wood in. Oh, we're going to show that. Now, this is Kansas City. This is Independence, Missouri here. And I got several other massive things that have happened too. Oh, also, there at Toys R Us on up a ways, there was a car that actually pulled up on the curb, pulled all the way up to the door to those vacant buildings. And who knows, somebody's probably living in over there. We're going to show that too. We got a lot of stuff. Now, I was going to show some of those other prostitutes here in Independence moving and stuff. But I don't even know if I'll get back to that or not, because we got so much here to show just in the last maybe 36 hours. Early this morning, too, I had a dump truck. Now, I don't know if this was a city dump truck or not, but it was only going 5 miles an hour up East 47th Street, which didn't really have a problem with it, but Well, he wouldn't be going around. I had to zoom around this thing on the hill. I don't like passing on a hill, and this was not a good thing. But this thing turned even its flashers on. Didn't have no tags on the back of it. It had tags on the front. Couldn't make it out very well, but we're going to show that too. This thing, if it was having that kind of mechanical problem, it shouldn't even have been on the street. We're going to show that too. And then we got I think it's a black gentleman at the top of the hill. It's been living between the funeral home and up here at Blueview. It has no legs. No, it's not from Trading Places with Eddie Murphy. I'm serious. This guy don't have no legs, and I guess must not be getting no help, because me and my son in the last several days, even over the weekend, even before that, we've noticed when it was raining, this guy was out in the rain in his wheelchair. So how is that possible here in Kansas City when they say that some of these people are getting assistance? Yeah, we're going to show that too, guys. So let's see what I can get done here in 29 minutes or 27 minutes. If I run out of time, I'll do another one tomorrow. So hold on, guys. Okay, guys, so what we're going to talk about tonight first, there are certain locations here in the Independence area, and Independence Police Department should already know this. I don't buy that they don't know. There are certain areas between 7-Eleven and 40 Highway. This is off 23rd, basically over here on Sterling, over here. And this Price Chopper is notorious also for their parking lot out here at the edge of dealing drugs. Now, they always got either homeless or they got a car sitting there. These guys always have backpacks on them. These ain't kids. And I'm going to show that real quick. Well, that's what keeps those bikers so they can get those parts for those Harleys, right, guys? So let's just see if I can darken this down a little bit. And I've noticed them actually going over across the way here too, back and forth. And sometimes they're carrying between their backpacks and their boxes. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get this. Okay, I'm back. Let's see if we can get this in a little bit better so you guys can see it. And this guy here, this guy's about, I don't know, 35, 45 years old. And he's just waiting. That's how they do. He's just playing around in there, on that parking lot. That's how they deal the drugs. But let me go back here for a second. Stop this right here. And right where my cursor is, you can see him over here. But there's usually a vehicle setting here, or there's one that will set over here and have its lights running. Now, that's not this. This is just a vehicle that somebody's sitting there, but there's a certain vehicle that sits over here. And something Independence needs to be aware of, because this is how they deal their drugs. And sometimes what I was talking about, a box, sometimes I've seen them carry boxes. They'll be passing a box about the size of, I don't know, maybe, I don't know what I would say, maybe a loaf of bread, about that size of a box, and then they'll hand it off to somebody else. So they're carrying stuff in this. They're moving it, and they'll cross the street even over here to this other side. I don't know, but this isn't, like I say, but this is the dealing stuff here, and they do deal the drugs. Now, they closed that station on down there, Chrysler and Sterling, and Chrysler and 23rd Street. Sorry, guys, but you can see this guy, and he had a pretty good sized backpack on. Let's see if we can. It's kind of blurred. But, hold on, guys. And then I noticed there was where that one street's across from the bar up here where all the prostitutes were. Let's see if I don't know if we can see that or not. But this is kind of interesting too. If I can. There's a street. I don't know if I'm going to get it. There was a motorcycle. I don't think I'm going to get it. There was a motorcycle sitting further back here. Okay, now this is late at night. It looked like a big old Harley, almost kind of like a chopper. And this guy was on his phone. Now, what's unusual is we make hundreds of passes up and down this. We never see a chopper bike sitting off over there to one side. So maybe they're having to do some of their own dealing, because maybe the police have caught some of these people that are doing that. Like I say, when we get further on up here, I'm going to show some other stuff here, but it's always in the same locations, whether they're dealing the drugs, stripping the cars, or there's prostitutes. And I just find that really something that, some of these places can't be snuffed out here. So hold on. All right, guys, I went back and looked at the back side of that because I wanted you can't see it real good. But you can tell that that's a Harley right there. And there was a guy standing here on his phone. And this is more like a chopper Harley. There's never one. Like I said, we went past this place hundreds of times. There's never one sitting here. So it just makes me wonder because this is also where they deal the drugs. This is where the prostitution stuff was taking place and stuff. So I don't know. And there was another vehicle. I'm going to back this up just a hair. Let you guys see this too. Hold on. And I don't know if I can get that darker or not. I'm trying to get it down here. There is a vehicle almost across from that Harley. So hold on, guys. All right, guys, that's about as good as I can do. This here is a vehicle, and it's cockeyed about at a diagonal angle from where that motorcycle was. But you can set right there. It's sitting there with its back brake lights on. I don't know if I can get this in any closer, let you guys see this or not. It's sitting right across over there. And this is a hot spot. Now, hold on. Okay, guys. Now, this is at Chrysler and 23rd Street before we went up to Liberty tonight. And this is that station over there, like I say, that where they were passing the drugs and everything else. There's some kind of sign there. City, I don't know, there's some kind of deal that's going on with it. But I want to bring this in. And what you're going to see, I'm going to bring my cursor in here. There's a gal right here, is all drugged up. And even though that this station is closed, and that they had boarded some of the windows and stuff up, that somebody broke out or whatever happened over here, this gal was staggering around right here. And I wanted to show that because even these places are, like I say, one notorious for certain locations for where they deal the drugs, sell the drugs, and use the drugs in those areas. And even though that this place is closed down, this gal was still trying to go, like I say, she was higher than a kite. Now, this is in Independence. This is 23rd Street in Chrysler. So hold on, guys. All right, guys. So now we're back on a 39th and a Noland. And we're coming up to that intersection. And there's, like I say, probably 3-4 police cars over here. Vehicle, they're going through whatever this vehicle was. It looked like they were going through some of their belongings and bags and stuff. And this was about, I don't know, 9:30 maybe, 10 o'clock tonight. So I want to show that real quick. And then we're going to show that car that they were stripping out up here behind Kmart, or not Kmart, between Kentucky Fried Chicken and McDonald's back on that wall back there where they deal the drugs by the motel. But I want to show this first. I slowed this down just a little bit, let you guys. And you can see off to the right here, all these lights you see are police vehicles flashing. And there is a vehicle over here that they're checking out going through. And there looked like there was a lot of stuff going on over here. So I wanted to show that. Now this is Independence, Missouri. This is Kansas City here, guys. Wednesday night. At least 3 police vehicles. I think it looked like there was 4 to me over there, though. 3 with their lights on. So hold on, guys. All right, so go on down Noland. And this guy, he looks something like some kind of Bigfoot or something. This guy's a homeless guy, but he doesn't look like he ever bathes. Now, he had some stuff wrapped around him tonight. He's a big guy, but he looks like I say, he looks like Bigfoot. Looks like he's never showered. We just passed. Now we're getting ready to go right over here. We're going across I-70. We're southbound on Noland Road. And then I'm going to show this vehicle they were stripping out over here. 3 different I think it was 3. I'm pretty sure I know at least 2. 3 different vehicles on this one car. And they had propped it up with rocks, which, you know, somebody's got to claim that alleyway. It's either McDonald's, it's either Kentucky Fried Chicken, because there's a wall there in between that tire store, and it surely ain't the tire place. So Kentucky Fried Chicken or McDonald's has got to be responsible for that alleyway. So let's get on with this. I'm going to dim that down a little bit more. Get on up here. Let's see. Hold on, guys. All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to turn in here. And as we're turning, see, let me get this focused in a little bit, see if it'll focus in. It's kind of blurred. Hold on, guys. You're going to get to see it up close, don't worry. So there's a car over here. And this amazes me because this isn't like somebody just had a breakdown. They got big rocks underneath this vehicle. And there's 3 sets of vehicles. I guess that's how they strip them out. Well, I guess independents might need to drive up here just a hair. Check this out. But this is just way. Okay. So we're going to freeze that for a second. Now, where my cursor is there you got white rocks underneath this. Underneath holding the whole frame up. These aren't bricks. These aren't bottles. These are just rocks. And that's wild. And then it looks like the windshield's been busted out or something. There was something covering the whole front of the windshield here. Now, this vehicle, and I'm going to show that. We're going to go on down here. Don't worry. So we got these people. You see, let me go back just here. I want you guys to see those rocks. I think you can probably see them. Those are, like I said, those aren't bricks. Those are just rocks. I mean, what if there was a little kid who got over this area, walked up on this, and after this car just left there? Then what happens? If it falls on them, kills them? You know, who's going to be responsible? All these people in these vehicles here? Yeah. Good luck, guys. And this is going on around 9, 10 o'clock at night. 2 white individuals in here. In that vehicle. Two in this vehicle. Now, wouldn't you think it would be something to check this out? I mean, I think Independence needs to check this out. But this wall here, this is an area here. This wall back here is just a good place for them to be doing all this stuff. Now somebody's got to claim this. This takes you right down into McDonald's. So I wonder if this is a McDonald's, because this is an alleyway, and it goes into their parking lot. It sure isn't going into Kentucky Fried Chickens, because the Kentucky Fried Chickens is up here, but I'm not going to say it's not their lot, but I don't know. To me, this looks like this could be McDonald's. But, okay, so there was 2 cars plus that one. There's 3 cars there, but the one they were stripping. So this is Independence, Missouri. This is Kansas City. And if you come over, if you're coming in town here in I-70 on Noland Road, you want to be aware of what you're coming into. And that just, I don't know, it blows my mind, guys. We're not done yet, so hold on. All right, guys, so this is that motel we talk about where the drugs and the prostitution goes on. But there was even something worse tonight that caught my eye, other than the car getting stripped out up there. There was a woman that went around over here between where there's a dumpster, this vehicle, and on the other side there was a guy, and there was a little tiny kid, maybe, I don't know, 3, 4 years old, and they were all sitting, well, the kid was sitting on the ground, and I want to try to show that, so hold on, I'll have to pull it up. All right, guys, now there's a guy, a gal, and a little tiny kid right in between where that dumpster and that truck is right there. This is almost close to, it's 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And this did not look good. This kid looked like he was only about 3 or 4 years old. It was on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and play this real quick. Let's see if you guys can see this a little bit better here, and I'll try to stop it. And one of them's down here, and this right here is the little kid. Right here. No more than probably 3 or 4 years old. Does that seem normal to you guys? At almost 10 o'clock at night in a motel area where there's a lot of drugs, prostitution, and everything else. And they're in between, wedged between this big truck here, this power and light truck or something. And little kids on the ground over here. I don't know. Go back one more time, guys. See if I can get anything better here. That's about as good as I can do. I wouldn't even have known anything about it, but this woman walked in between there and disappeared. And I thought, well, that's weird. Is that another one of the hookers or whatever walking through there? So I turned around on this other side on this other parking lot here because I wanted to see. And then it was, like I say, a 3 to 4 little year old kid on this ground crawling around. And if these are homeless, I mean, they should be getting some assistance, at least if they have a 3 or 4 year old little kid. Now, this is Independence, Missouri. This is Kansas City, guys. And this needs to be checked over here. And these areas through here, like I say, it's notorious. There was one area where these 2 vehicles were sitting, and they were lighting one of these windows up like a prostitute, like a window. They had a red light lit up, lighting with LEDs all up in that one window there. I don't know if I didn't see it lit up tonight, but this was something here. So hold on, guys. Oh yeah, guys. There was also a couple other individuals that was walking over in this area, and it didn't look good. And I was thinking about this little kid that was on the ground over there with these other people. Now this is where or like I say, this motel. This motel, a lot of bad stuff goes on off I-70 here in Noland. And there's actually, I think there's 2 or 3 of them that are connected in that deal. I've never been that far up in there. I've throw up in there one time. I think, what is it? Whatever that other restaurant is back there. I think there was another one that's behind that. And then there's another one that goes on down from there. But this is, like I say, this is Independence. This is Kansas City. Now, hold on. Okay, guys. Now, this is up at Liberty up there tonight. There was 3 sheriff vehicles. Now, this one was coming northbound. It turns around and goes southbound. And then there's like 2 more that come, I think, again, northbound. Which, I don't know, it was kind of weird that one turned around and went back. But I'm going to show that. So you see that flashing, okay? And it's going back and it's heading back the other way. And I'm going to speed this up here so I can show you where this ends up. But there were some other ones that passed us. Let's see here. Hopefully I didn't go too far. There was one. There was actually 2. I don't know if I went past the other one or not. Then there was another one that was setting up off to the right side. Okay, so there's 2. They must have been on a call. But there's one on up here too. That was a sheriff, I think. There. More clear, guys. Hold on just a second, guys. There we go, guys. I knew I missed the other one, but there it was right there. There's the other sheriff. So we had one reverse, went back, 2 coming the other way. I don't know if the other one had to go back and get the other one, and then it come back again or what. But there was the 3rd one right there. So they were on a call, I guess, somewhere. But I wanted to show that tonight, too. Now, this was just tonight, so hold on. All right, guys. Now, I wanted to show this. This is at 7-Eleven. And they had some out in front like they always do. But I want to show this over here off by this dumpster. Because there was a lot of activity also going on over there. Now, this, like I say, this is like the deal in place here. And this guy, or this gal, comes out around back behind where the dumpster is with this Rottweiler pit bull. Now, is this where you guys really want to get gas at here? Here in Independence, here up on 40 Highway in Chrysler? But they need to be watching this too, like I say. So let's just see here. Let's see if I can get this to hold this. I want you guys to see this. As you can see, you know, this is where you go into the convenience store to back your car in. Yeah, these are the ones here, you know. But there's a person's here, and they're hanging. One of them was hanging out of the window here and stuff. Backed in. Not just, check this out. Now over here is a gal with a big old Rottweiler or pit bull. And she had just walked around over here. Now this is, like I say, this is stuff that goes on. Now, do you really want to go? I mean, you think, does this look safe to you guys? And if you're coming in here to visit Kansas City or Independence, definitely you don't want to be in this place. Because like I say, they go on this backside over here. I've shown them dealing drugs. I've shown them, there's basically homeless that walk back and forth across here dealing stuff, even back behind like where Big Boys is. But this I wanted to show right there. Let's see if I can bring that in a little bit closer. Let's see if I can focus. Yeah, let's see if I can do this. Maybe I'll see if I can slow this down too, guys. I don't know if I can do that from... No, I can't from here. Okay, I'll try to stop it again here. It didn't do no good for me. There's the dog right there. Now, at 10 o'clock at night, in this service station, now this is supposed to be a 7-Eleven or whatever it is, Congo or whatever it is now. I mean, I wonder what franchise or whoever's got this. Because this would really be interesting to find out. And see how they got them backed in, too. A lot of activity on 47th Street. A lot of bikers going up and down. A lot of revving. Well, you like to say, you know, down on 40 highways where a lot of those drugs come in. Coke, cocaine, you know, you got your fentanyl, got your meth. But this location here is just another location where it all goes down. And just like I was showing down on Chrysler down there, 23rd Street, that one station that closed down, they're still hanging around that station even after it's closed down. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, guys. That's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff there. This is at 10 o'clock at night, guys. Hold on. All right, guys, I'll never get this all in. But in 45 seconds left here, this is that dump truck. Now I'm going to hurry this along here, see if I can speed this up a little bit. And this vehicle was going 5 miles an hour. It had some very severe problems with it. And it was barely getting along here, as you can see. Now, I had to go around this thing. I'm going to hurry it. And it finally turned its flashers on when you see that. Emergency flashers. Now hold on, guys. I'm going to go around that. And see if we can make it. Over here is a guy, homeless guy. And he has no legs. No assistance either, I guess. There he is right there. He's usually up by the funeral home or there by Blueview. Anyway, guys, I'm about ready to run out of time. Keep your eyes open.